Right, to start us off today, 3 pistols, just to lean us into it. Bunch of mags. Hopefully Netsy's happy with the audio because I'm using a wireless mic, so maybe that's better for him. And we're going to have to ask Netsy very kindly that under no circumstances we show any close-ups of that one, because a certain company will get very angry and pull the video down. So Netsy, that's fine, just any close-ups, just blur it out. Stupid, but we have to do it.
This is the Gauntlet. Red lights blink, hit 'em or miss, no A-zone love on a run like this. Split times tallied, every move gets scanned, but the shot clock stops, we see where you stand. The Gauntlet.
Now we're going to use it first because it's normally my go-to sidearm, just to give us a bit of a warm-up today in the Gauntlet. And it's going to be a bit difficult because we won't be able to see, we've got no tracers. Those 2 pistols don't have torches on. We'll see how we get on. Some of the targets might have changed, so we'll have to find out. Nice and easy. Pistol's nice and manoeuvrable. We just haven't got as much ammo. And I can't see where I'm shooting. So this pistol is normally my go-to. It's very, very good. And we're going to get through the ammo on these because we don't have as much as a rifle, but it's very pointable. Very high manoeuvrability. One target is missing, so that's all the targets. Today we don't have the one that normally sits here because I think they've had a fault with one, so 18 targets. It's going to be roughly the same, a little bit shorter. Again, it doesn't matter. So this is my go-to pistol usually. It's very accurate. I've only bought a couple of mags for each, so this is the reason why I'm doing the pistols, and we'll just do one run through of each pistol, and then the consecutive videos we'll get into the rifles because I bought a lot of wacky stuff with me today. But it's very good. I really do like this Gen 5. And it's so freaking accurate for a pistol, especially when you're bouncing around. So we're going to keep it rolling and then get straight into the next one. Now, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's try and... I know I've got pistol pouches, but I'm just trying to make it easier for myself. My Tokyo Marui Colt M45, basically a 1911 but a fancy one. 61 seconds, we didn't do too bad. But very good pistol. Oh, no torch on this one, so we might struggle. I also don't know where it's shooting, but we'll do our best. Get a bit closer. I can't tell where it's firing. There we go. These targets are small targets. It's not doing too bad at all. Change. Fresh mag in. A little bit difficult with a 1911. Through. still, even though I have no idea where it's firing, still doing pretty damn good. And there we have it. Did we beat the Glock time? Probably not. But this thing is actually really good. I just need, if Surefire X300, proper Surefire X300 lights weren't so expensive, I'd buy one and put it on every gun, but this thing is very good. Probably Maru 1911s, unless you're going to CO2, which I don't want to about with CO2, it's a pain in the arse. I'm not about that life. I like to just be able to top my mags off of gas, so. But if you want a competitive 1911 out the box, Marui do it best. It's not very realistic because it's made of plastic, but the thing is very good. Got another mag here. Let's get the rounds out of this. So, you get quite it's airsoft, you got to remember, you get a bit more up and down wobble with the 1911 compared to the Gen 5. And we have my newest edition, which is the USP compact. I don't even know where the hop's set on this, so we might do really bad. Oh, it's 61 as well, so on par with each other, even though we didn't have a torch. This one's going to be the real test, though. We might get closer to the targets. Very good. Very punchy. Very good. Nice and snappy. Very small and light and agile. Not struggling with the targets that are further away. As I miss it. Change. A little bit easier compared to the 1911. Oh, it's very good, this is. If I could tell where I was firing. Change again. Probably not going to beat the time of this one, but a very, very competent little sidearm, this. I do want to pick up their suite of 19 models. They're just getting so hard to get, especially in the UK with Glock chasing everyone. Glock flagged the Gen 5 video, and then I just removed any other video on the channel that was remotely related to a TM Glock. But we're going to buy them because they shoot really well, they perform superbly, better than any VFC or Umeric stuff that I've had. And you just got to deal with the plastic, which, to be honest, I don't mind as long as it works. How far is that? 20-ish metres, 25 metres? I'm not too sure. So that's our little warm-up for today. Very cool little pistol. Glad I picked one up. And I don't think we did too bad. What was it? We lost 4 seconds, but we did, I think they hold a few less rounds, but out of a shorter barrel, I'll take that. It's actually pretty damn good. And of course, the Glock had, or the non-generic 17 had the advantage of having a torch. So let's go back downstairs and we'll switch to something a little bit bigger. So welcome back to the Gauntlet, everybody. This was just a warm-up for the day. It's the first video I did. I shot a lot of stuff on this day, making sure I've got loads of stuff for you guys. Now, the Gauntlet is shot in a way where I've got a lot of a backlog to get through, a lot of GBBRs to get through, and then once I've caught up and we review new stuff, what I'll probably do is take, you know, 1 or 2 rifles to this kill house at HC2 on the day, spend a bit more time with each review like item that I'm covering. There's just that much for me to show off, and a lot of people want to see stuff that they've seen on the channel before. So it was also a case of I wanted to see how good pistols were in this type of like sort of kill house-esque shooting gallery, bit of training, getting used to the pistols. Some of them I shoot more, some of them I shoot less. The USP compact being a new addition. The 1911 is a very good pistol. The Gen 5 is just something that I tend to always carry in a holster. You find with the G series replicas that holsters, torches, everything like that is much easier to find. When you go into sort of like the 1911s and the USP compacts and you're fitting specific torches, you do struggle in terms of holster choices, and really the only choice is usually Kydex. But pistols performed. You know, it was a little bit more difficult on the following 2. I think the 1911 actually did the best looking back through the footage. So it would have been easy with a torch just to see where the rounds are flying. Obviously on the rifles we'll have the option of fitting a tracer. On this day I turned up, the tracer was dead, which we'll get to in the consecutive videos, so I do have to put it on charge, and then later on in the day when I'm shooting more rifles, we've got the tracer back on fully charged, so we're able to see that. So pistols are just so agile in CQB. Honestly, you could just come and run a gas pistol at this site. A lot of people run around with pistols with HPA. Now, as good as HPA is, I do like it on the Saiga because it gets through so much ammo. You are at a slight disadvantage if you're just using gas mags, but it's that satisfaction, especially when I go and run HC2 and I'm running like a gas blowback like an MWS or whatever. It's a satisfaction of knowing that you're not carrying 300 rounds in a mag on a normal M4. So there is a bit more skill and sort of patience involved. You know, if you're running, even if you're running a gas blowback with, you know, a HPA adapter running like EPMs or something, you can just spam the ammo, which is really why I've kitted out the Saiga that way. But just running gas mags on a day like this, you are at a disadvantage, but it is the more sweeter when you do a good run and you shoot plenty of people. The USP compact is something that I've not had for a while. I had one years ago when it first released. I just picked one up. Again, finding TM models in stock in the UK is very difficult at the moment. There are some models that I want to revisit. The full-size USP, XDM40, PX4, many different models that I just want to take another look at because obviously I haven't had them for a while. They're 5.7 again. Absolutely phenomenal pistol. But thanks for following me along this day. This is just the warm-up for the day. We've got Masadas, we've got the F90, VFC G36, MPX, and a hell of a lot more coming up on the channel. So make sure, like the video if you like this, comment down below what you think, and more importantly subscribe to be notified when these videos drop. I hope you like this outlet. It does show off the replicas, I think, in a better way than just talking to them on the bench, and you can get a bit more narrative going than doing like a normal walk-on day. But thanks for tuning in. As always, there'll be a link in the description down below where you can join the Jaeger Precision Discord and get involved with the Jaeger community. But as always, from me, the fantastic guys at HC2 for letting us use this kill house, thank you very much for watching, and we'll be seeing you in the next video.